Hello. So for today's Hump Day Healing, we are going to explore a technique that I have really fallen in love with over the years called tapping. So I was first introduced to it in yoga teacher training with a very simple technique, which I will share with you in just a moment. And more recently, I was searching for some other healing techniques and different things to do outside of meditation and stretching and things like that, and tapping came back into my world, and it has really resonated with me, especially in some really high stress moments. So personally at this time we have a lot of really big changes happening in life. It's can be a lot easier to make those decisions to move forward with those goals and those jobs and those things like that. What can be harder and more important is making those decisions of when it's time to make changes, to walk away. So that's kind of where we are at personally. So with it, a lot of fear can come up, and that's where tapping is fantastic. So what tapping does is it helps to interrupt the thought pattern. So which is what yoga is trying to do, is to interrupt, is to calm the fluctuations of the mind. And we do that with different techniques like meditation, asana, which is the poses and the postures, and a slew of other things, and tapping is one of them. So it's just another tool to put in your toolbox. So let's cut to the chase. The simplest thing you can do when you're about to freak out, instead of losing your shit, take your fingers and make like a little beak thing, and then come to your chest. So your sternum is located right in the middle of your chest, and you're just going to tap on it. So firm pressure, you don't want to bruise yourself by any means, but you just want to tap here. Oh, and just keep breathing. So, for me, what I'm feeling is I'm a little bit nervous. It's a video, but it still makes me a little nervous. And so that's what I'm feeling coming up, that anxiety. But the tapping just helps to dissipate and let it go. So keep tapping. You don't have to stop with me. And keep breathing. The breath is of utmost importance. So if my husband ever sees me doing this, he knows that he should be a little bit worried. He's like, why are you tapping? But he does it as well. And I'm going to stop. You can keep tapping or stop and listen, but just keep breathing. The tapping, to give you a little bit of the physiology. So your heart is located on the left side of your chest. Your sternum is right here, and right behind your sternum you have your thymus gland. And your thymus gland is really important, and it's still, kind of a very understood gland in the body. The glands are very complicated, and modern medicine is still working to understand them. But I will tell you, this technique, I've been using it for 10 years, and it works. So again, simple. It's like stupid simple. You make your little beak, you find your heart, and you just tap it out. Tap, tap, tap it out. Adam Sandler. Seriously, tap it out. Because that little action is giving your body, your brain, and your breath a break from whatever anxiety you have going on subconsciously in your mind, or maybe consciously, that you can't shake and get rid of. The tapping, it stimulates that gland, and it sends this whole physiological flush through the body, and it just gives you a second to reset. So try it out. Let me know how it works for you. Until next Hump Day Healing, namaste.